Can't do that here.
Good day. Now we're getting. See if you can find where to. Belay that order. Lower the anchor.
I'm on it. There you go.
Take this! Pockets are full. Gotta stay quick on my feet. Don't think that'll go down well here.
What have you?
Welcome to the... Let's equip you for the journey. Deal. Survive.
Anything catch your eye?
Can't do that here.
Might break for lunch.
Try this on for size.
She'll have to do more than sing if she wants to lure me in. That's a lot of eggs. Looks like the singer's assembling a whole bloody choir. That's one down.
Eat this!
What's next? If I know Rog, he'll be wanting this.
Best breath. Lather up.
Could end up like these poor sods if I ain't
Save
careful.
me from this seductive fiend, will you?
Have you come to join, my beloved?
You will join them!
Just about enough of you.
Allow me! I can't have you the sea will! I'm strong.
Can you resist the urge to look?
Fire in the hole.
Hold your breath!
Suffer together!
Come over here!
Just that,
I've
I know.
let from there. Talakura.
I'll do you proud.
How can I?
I've got a different idea.
Greetings.
Welcome to the... Here's the gear I've got. I'll melt it down. Find a use. Survive.
Anything catch your eye?
Martin.
And when what she... and-
Good thing I-
there
why
it
do
is.
I- you
trust
must have
me.
a go, right?
Yes, yes. Farewell.
Yes? Where to? Cast off! This is as close as we can get.
Watch your step, eh? Be wary here. The kinfolk are a bit crazy. Okay, good luck then.
Lather up!
Anything kinfolk want that bad, best left buried. Oh boy, do I want to touch that.
Never learn, do I?
One down. Who's next? Too clean for kinfolk. This one's man-made.
My Voltaxic Canal.
end of this one. Back, beast. Need more time. No love for your new champion?
Greetings.
Go make some legends. Welcome. Let's equip you for the journey. I'll melt it down. Go make some legends.
What can I do for you? Oh my. Well, that's not.
I'm always up to be bribed.
Consider this kindness in the future, friend. Done. Have a good day.
Ladder up! He's only a mother-in-law. Aroa's a damn sight smarter than any. That's the last time I try to do a good deed. Try this on for size! creatures would do the same to me given the opportunity. Something tells me they ain't keeping these beasts for conservation's sake. Sorry, mate. That's the way it goes sometimes. Feel like I'm being slow roasted here. Lather up! They're not attacking. Oh, they feed this. No one ever wants to share.
Hope you learned.
Welcome. Here's the gear I've got. I think I know someone who needs this.
What brings soul fight?
No one told me to bring a gift. Here it comes! Ooh, watch it! Damn, you're right. My pockets are full. Ain't the boss of much now, are
Give me.
you?
You must look for the last piece. Simple enough. You two mine? That's for getting in my way. What have you learned?
Welcome. Here's the gear I've got. Deal. Survive.
Good day. That's most. We need one more. Where to? All hands on deck. Land ahoy.
Let's go. Watch your step, hey? I left Nakanu before I was even old enough to run the Isle of Shrikes. Because of that, in the eyes of the Kadui, I'm not a man. I didn't pass the test. It's a ridiculous tradition. And I know a few ladies who can vouch for my manhood.
You are not yet a warrior. But
This is a Karoi rite of passage. I'll take Trophus any day. Try this on for size! Make a mean omelette with all these. Lather up! The map done. Now for the treasure. Bloody horrors! Oh, sick! Here we are, the big ugly bird herself. Oh, that ain't right. making me see all that.
Translate.
What? Ask the...
This is the final piece. We have succeeded. Greeting.
Need something? Let's equip you for the journey. I think I know someone who needs this. Farewell.
Miss
I've never...
McBride,
Really?
My took when they...
What's
She
this
begged, but she was
Where?
arrested.
Arrest? Only good chat. Look at that. Shall we... What
We've
have...
got some-
This is my... Hard to starboard! Bartiki has already gone inside the eye. You best catch up with him.
Ah, there you we go. Now. Oh.
Well, the... Oh!
Tough and fearless, yet riddled with doubt, hidden beneath, he make unease.
Inekora has spoken your machine.
You may enter.
You lot ever heard of resting in peace? Ladder up! One down. Who's next?
Now we test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Namahu.
Not yet. Need more time. Need a sec. Need a sec.
Namahu smiles upon your strength.
That she's got good taste.
Lord, do not forget.
Weak animal!
You won't stand in my way.
Not yet!
In shadow.
Need a sec.
Quickly.
Welcome to the forge. What can I do for you? Here's your gold. Go make some legends.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come, warriors of Tahor.
The forest smiles upon your bravery.
Bravery, sure. Or stubbornness, same thing. Sorry, ancestors. Hope this ain't sacrilege.
Leo smiles upon your fluidity.
The ancestors see you. You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
Glad I could pass muster. Nice!
Have no and we will meet again. Have no fear. And see you soon.
I walk among the dead. Just another day in Rayclast, eh? Try this on for size!
The heartbeat of the world flows calm and constant.
Gotta stay quick on my feet. And no one say
The
no.
sea holds many secrets for those who seek.
We do close eventually, you know.
How can I advise you?
Can't always get it right. Not a good idea.
Welcome to the... What can I do for you? I think I know someone who needs this. I think I know someone who needs this. Deal. Farewell.
The forge burns on. I'll do my very best for you. Careful on the water.
Go on.
Hail.
Aye.
Till next time.
democratically across all of their players.
Yeah, now obviously when we look at the replays of Pakistan here, this is a team, they've got a lot of guts. They have a lot of heart. We did wear the Pakistan jersey does stay on during cast.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately did not pay dividends during the match, I must say. But I do think overall this team has had a fun time. And I think with the breakout player with Light, they've had explosive moments across the board, just showing what they got. And that's kind of the beauty of Overwatch World Cup here, like is that regions and players that you might not often get to see as much within the OWCS ecosystem are getting their chance to show it off as a nation, right, against a lot of the top talent in the world.
Yeah, I think the breakout player system has been very good for that as well, just making sure that talent that, like you said, wouldn't get as many opportunities, do get to show themselves in front of a pretty large crowd. I think that World Cup for Overwatch esports has always been like a big bastion of bringing new people into the scene, both in terms of pro play and in terms of viewers as well. Here's what Pakistan are going to be running today. Is that Bronzy on tank? I'm fairly sure that Bronzy has mostly been playing support thus far, but I may be stupid and dumb.
They could be, I mean, this could be a sort of a Bing chilling situation where
could be
they are going to come in and just make a statement and make some swaps, because Pakistan obviously not, I think it's relatively impossible to get top 2 since they're already 0-2 because of the head-to-head situation on top of that. So the incredible replay there for Sunjin. While Korea, obviously, we have said a lot about this team to begin with, and we know that they're going to be a threat. We know they're going to be really good when they get to BlizzCon. They're going to be potentially vying to win it all for the Overwatch World Cup for this year for 2026. And that is to be expected when you consider the history, the caliber, the players they have. This roster is just nasty across the board. And Chorong is listed, so might be in.
Yep, they're pulling out the A team here against Team Pakistan.
They fear Pakistan. They fear Pakistan.
Fear? Perhaps. We could see Chorong backwards. Great to know, but Chorong gonna be okay. He's staying on the bench for this one, and Max, of course.
뭐야? 벌써 시작함? 웬일로 오늘은 또 빨리 들어가는 거냐?
It's all about Junbin just being the hypermobile main tank player, usually going to play something like a wrecking ball over on control. But to decide who gets to play who gets to choose our first map, we have a 1 versus 1.
It's Sunjin versus Shaik here, Shaik P, and I do think that this is going to be a bit of a Genji situation, and they are. I mean, it's pretty close right now, and I think it is going to be Pakistan winning the 1v1 is what I've heard also directly from the Pakistan GM. So very big. They're going to get the map pick going in there. So I'm very interested to see what that's going to result in. Because also I was on top of that 1v1 win, I was also delivered the fact that says big things are coming. Were the exact words.
드디어 픽업했구나.
Big
도착이네.
things are coming.
You've been sent a notice about the incoming cataclysm of Team Pakistan are ready to unleash
우리
South Korea.
기대해야 된다는 파키스탄 씨
I am as well.
굉장히 지금 힘듭니다. 우리 파키스탄 씨.
In the Genji 1 versus 1, it's going to be a huge Genji gap, and maybe we can see that carried over to our control map. I imagine Team Pakistan probably unlikely to go to.
지금 파키스탄이 사실상 거의 뭐 탈락 확정이고 이제 저 뭐냐 일본, 홍콩이 단두 데미지죠 지금. 우리 한국이 속해 있는 조는 한국은 진출 확정. 이제 파키스탄 거의 탈락. 이제 일본하고 홍콩전이 3번째 경기인데 거기가 이제 단두 데미지.
You would think would follow pretty logically, with that they have so much flexibility. So they're going to have
어제 경기 못 봤어요. 저 파이널스 중계하러
와. What this big thing is, you know, what's the grand reveal going to be? Do they have something tricky up their sleeve? Because they do have some strength in terms of the death matching with Light and Petal, who's been, you know, the hard hit scan role for Petal.
치킨을 지금 시킨다고? 도착하면 끝나.
Opportunities maybe to play something a little bit differently, something that Korea hasn't really played a lot yet so far. So really just gonna have to see what that exactly is, or if they're just baiting us by saying there's something big. I'm not sure.
Well,
심박수 맞다 잠깐만.
Like just baiting you know. Like, they don't know you're gonna parrot that on broadcast. They don't know that Avast is gonna leak DMs. Like you could assume you could tactically leak to Avast and hope that it's gonna hit the ears of the audience, spread across the world. Maybe we see some truly off-meta things. See some Torbjorn, bit of Roadhog. I mean, I'd like to see some more Sierra. We saw that from South Chorus today. And the map pick is going to be Antarctic.
엘핀 너무 충전 안 했더니 죽었다.
And despite things heating up, they're actually getting colder. And this map, they're getting
네, 아마 충전 빨리 돼서 세트쯤엔
that's a little word play. I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan.
파키스탄 탈락이죠.
Arctic Peninsula is been as obviously
파키스탄은
seen a lot so far.
아웃이지 뭐. 그치 뭐. 근데 뭐 있지 않나? 와일드 카드 같은 거 있지 않아요?
Pretty interesting because I don't think it's a map we've seen too much in competitive play outside of the OWCS circuit. I don't remember what.
디바 밴했네. 준빈 나오나 보다.
And for the bands.
아이고. 아이고 2만 슈퍼챗 너무 감사합니다, 선생님. 아이고 유튜브 라이브 자주 해야겠죠. 아이고 천남 여린이 2만 감사합니다. 2만원 감사합니다. 투네이션 공지. 나도 내 투네이션 링크 어딨지? 잠깐만.
And why is that? You're not liking the jump in ride?
I mean, it feels like when we saw like Twilight on Moira, you know, feels like a waste.
양극반도 하네.
We get some glorious Reinhardt moments. It's always don't cry because it's over. Laugh, smile because it happened.
유튜브? 모르겠는데? 1세트 보고 달게요. 투네이션. 브론지 왜 시그마야? 라이트가 시에라로 가고 카시르는 아나가 됐네? 얘네 조합이 좀 질겜 조합이 됐는데? 조롱 죽었다. 어? 양바스 따임! 양바스 캐서디 메르시한테 따임! 이게 파키스탄은 이미 탈락이 확정된 상태라서 아마 그냥 선수들이 수합을 해서 나온 것 같아요. 라이트 선수가 그리고 원래 둠피도 하고 그러니까 탱커도 하고 딜러도 하고 키리코도 하는 선수라서 저 선수가 사실 다 하거든요. 하지만 브론지는 이기고 싶다. 브론지 바로 라인하르트 보자마자 오리사로 픽 변경. 라이트 잘 쏴. 네, 애초에 우리나라가 여기 있으면 안 되는데. 예선에 있기엔 너무 센 나라라서 얘네 입장에선 뭐 어떡하냐. 한국이랑 같은 조 됐는데 심지어 옆에 일본까지 있다? 그냥 이거 뭐 그 왜 있다고 힘 딱 이거라서 너무 노는데요? 에임 흔들려요? 위도우 메이커가 뭐 어쩔 건데. 와 도망간다 술탄으로. 나노 줬어. 나노 위도. 한국이랑 비빌만한 나라는 예선에 없고 이제 올라가야 만난다고 생각하시면 돼요. 와! 미국하고 사우디 정도?
Have we got any news from the Team Pakistan GM about object permanence? Have you heard anything about that recently?
Have not heard anything about that just yet.
We'll check in again later, see if we get any more leaked DMs. Junbin just going to send out even more fire strikes here. Stand a stalwart Titan on the point. Light is not going to have their last for long, but did leave behind.
양라인 해주면 안 돼? 어차피 질게임 할 거라면? 양라인 맛 좀 봐. 진짜 양라인 좋다니까? 양라인으로 방패 들고 심지어 양라인은 고양이가 운전 잘하면 라인하르트 방벽 뒤에 숨을 수 있다니까. 고양이가? 뒤로 빠질 때 안전하다고. 양바스같이 불안하게 안 빠져도 된다고. 아이고 돌돌님 5천 후원 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 양라인 하면 안 돼? 양라인 하냐? 양라인 해줘. 아니 캐서디 말고 나약한 애 말고 라인하르트 들어줘. 라인하르트 들어서 캐서디 위도우 쪽으로 드랍시키면 된다고. 이상한 애를 달고 다니는데 심플 아니야? 방금 내가 뭘 본 거임? 와 스토커. 아니구나 라인하르트 잘 구한 거 같구나. 야 트레한테 닦이니까 위도우 톨비 됐다. 라이트랑 브론즈는 내가 봤을 때 지금 이기고 싶어. 야, 픽업해서 캐서디 쪽에 드랍. 안돼. 돼지분쇄 막으려고 그런다. 브론지가 알고 있을 것 같은데? 아니 닉네임 너무 좀 그래 브론지. 브론지 100% 이거 알지? 돼지부세 막으러 가는 거. 돼지부세. 대머. 오씨 떨어진 줄. 대머 땅. 오 불러서 피했어. 와 레전드. 와 이걸 불러서 피해요? 아, 네 그래도 힘들다. 처음부터 그냥 난사로 라인하르트 때렸으면 이겼을 듯요.
Overtime in their favor. Pakistan with light swapping over onto the Torbjorn. Can you feel the fear? Can you feel the aura?
I mean, this is actually a kind of a fear moment. This is a fear moment right now for Korea because it's losable.
근데 그 뭐냐 플라잉 석양하면 끝나서 플라잉 석양하면은 저 뭐냐 카시루가 무조건 재워야 되는데 쉽지 않죠. 어? 아무튼 잡았죠. 오 메르시님? 너무 즐거운데요?
And Korea have had enough. They've got Stalker over on Tracer to deal with the titanic might of Team Pakistan.
It was looking a bit scary. It was looking spooky. A bit scary there. I mean, that was the secret tech, I guess, is just hard pocket pedal with a Mercy. That is a very secret tech. Remember Mercy, guys? Secret tech.
I remember.
Very secret tech coming out here from Team Pakistan. There's something that you wouldn't believe.
우리나라는 뭐 예선에서 세트 하나라도 주는 순간 대형 사고지. 그냥 대서특필이지.
Wait. What if we pressed H and then we clicked on Mercy? Oh,
finally, pure Mercy.
It's genius. They'll never see this coming.
우양한다.
But still relatively close for
오 밥. 아니 우양 위버? 심플 위버도 해? 하겠지. 하지만 심플도 약간 타락한 것 같은데? 근데 이게 위버가 꽤 괜찮아요 여러분. 진짜 이게 위버가 이미지가 좀 오우 쉣 이미지가 좀 구려서 그렇지 위버가 꽤 괜찮습니다. 오리사 상대로 나쁘지 않아. 오리사 궁을 무력화시킬 수도 있어서. 와 대한민국 대표팀에 유비 있었으면 고혈압으로 쓰러졌겠다. 유비 이런 거 별로 안 좋아할 것 같은데.
Smashing my desk in anger when the enemy team moves as a unit. Smashing my desk in anger here. Pakistan on the back foot, need to back on up a bit. Just pressuring really aggressively right.
이러다가 점수 주는 걸 안 좋아할 것 같은데. 뭐 이러고 이기면 상관없지. 뭐 이러고 이기고 있는데 여기서 정색 빨고 있으면 어색해지는 거고. 이러다가 이제 99% 주고 만약에 만에 하나 뭐 라운드 하나 내줬다 그럼 이제.
All in, the turret bomb doesn't quite connect. Wu Yang might be in trouble, but manages to dash away. Surf away even.
포로비우는 높은 티어용은 아니죠. 근데 이제 높은 티어 대회에서도 특정 상황에서는 전략적으로 꺼내는 픽이기도 해요. 왜냐면 트레이서나 솜브라 같은 카드 견제해도 좋고 이제 어쨌든 체급이 약한 애는 아니라서 그냥 다 같이 본대에 뭉쳐서 이제 트레이서 밸류를 떨어뜨리고 싶다 하면 포로비우 꽤 나와요. 위버 진짜 꽤 괜찮다니까? 이게 위버가 너무 인식이 안 좋아 성능에 비해. 솔직히 메르시 모이라 위버로 묶일 급은 아니야. 위버 꽤 괜찮아. 근데 이제 대회에서 위버가 잘 안 나오는 건 위버의 메커니즘상 대회에서 밸류 살리기가 이제 어려워서 그렇지 경쟁에서는 위버 같은 카드가 이제 누구 한 명 떵지는 거 세이브하기 좋아서 경쟁에서는 오히려 대회보다 밸류 뽑기 좋거든요. 팀적으로 들어오는 거에 좀 취약해서 아이 뭐 메르시한테 뭐 나노 발키리하고 있는데 여기? 아이고야.
The beams of the turrets are too much to bear. Oh,
no
so
respect.
Sad.
Top 10 disrespect moments not taking the duel. Versus the Nano Mercy there. Playing around your turrets.
위버가 막 역대급 개사기 챔피언이다라기보다 챔은 아니고 영웅이지 아무튼. 개사기 영웅이라기보다는 이제 그 정도 급은 아닌데 인식이 너무 구리다 이거죠. 말할 게 없는데? 나노발길 대회에서 안 하죠. 근데 지금 파키스탄 팀도 탈락이 확정된 상황이라서 저기도 지금 메인 포지션이 아니에요 지금.
Well, the big things that were coming, we did see them. There was some fun moments for sure, but unfortunately, between Pakistan does not seem to be yielding results just yet. It is yielding fun. It is yielding.
저기 지금 탱커 하던 친구가 힐러 하고 있고 힐러 하던 친구가 탱커 하고 있어. 지금 탱커하고 힐러하고 수합했어 지금.
Very competitive market rate for Topman. I can't believe that the turrets took down the Nano Mercy. That's so sad. Like me clenching my fist. First they move as a unit. Now for
저긴 뭐 탈락 확정이니까 뭐 한국을 잡기도 힘든데 잡아도 탈락인데 그냥 뭐 이 옵드컵 나온 김에 우리 하고 싶은 거 하자 뭐 이런 느낌이지 뭐. 국가에 그런 걸 걸고 한다고 이들에게 사명감을 요구하기에는 이들에게 해준 게 없기 때문에.
I did love the pin into the Deadeye. That is just we were making sure the double tap that light was not going to come back up on the Widowmaker.
That's a scary lad.
얘네도 뭐 국가대표라고 뭐 컴퓨터 한 대씩만 사줬어도 이렇게 안 하겠지.
Okay, I was wondering if Cheron was trying to catnap someone up in front of a Deadeye, kind of like hang them out like a scaffold, like go on, take them down, boys.
Could you even say headshot after headshot after headshot?
I mean, I don't know if I'd be qualified to say that. You need a taller British caster for that one.
애초에 그리고 좀 해볼 만한 팀이면은 쟤네도 그래도 1승이라도 챙기자 마인드로 뭐 열심히 본포즈로 나올 수도 있는데 상대가 한국이잖아.
Vanquished the Mercy there for Milan. So just shaking my head, letting people know that I'm not okay with that moment at all. As we are going into the next.
유종의 미를 거두기 어렵다니까 한국이라서.
The team Pakistan pick with loser pick here for the rest of the series.
For the rest of the series, we don't know if they're going to lose map 2.
You know, we can have dreams, we can have hopes and dreams here, but they put a good showing. Good showing map 1. Maybe they'll have some.
아이고 5,000 후원 감사합니다, 김테일러님.
I mean, I'm having a fantastic time watching Team Pakistan. They've got a huge fan in me. They're really embracing the whimsy with like Mercy, Pocket, and Cassidy, and it's a great way to show off the mechanics that Light and Petal have as well. Definitely two incredibly talented players. And you know what? I'm surprised to see Milan out here with showing such great proficiency and bravery on the Mercy. Sometimes like the Mercy players, they're filled with cowardice. Not Milan. Just absolute grug energy all the way down.
And they were getting unorthodox with it, which is kind of what you have to do versus a team that's as strong as South Korea. Is you do have to pull out some interesting picks, and when you have players that are as proficient on hit scan rolls like Petal,
어떻게 스테이지 공정하면 되냐?
It is an interesting strat. It's a strat that could pay dividends, and they really did feel like that. Okay, we're getting a lot of work done in this situation. Now you could argue that maybe Jumbin playing Reinhardt.
일본은 안타깝지만 결승전에 올라갈 정도의 팀은 아니야. 세긴 했거든? 점점 세지고 있거든? 근데 결승전급은 아니고.
Well, I mean, like if you want to try and play the Mercy versus hit scan, maybe there's a world where you
뭐야, 저 채팅은 뭐야? 나도 지금 봤는데 원래 저렇게 떠? 지울게 잠깐만.
I think that might be a good setup. Admittedly, you might have to deal with Sonjin or Stalker trying to match your aim, going band for band on the Widowmaker, which can be a little bit alarming to try and deal with.
Luckily, those guys aren't too good.
Yeah,
right? Those guys aren't that good at Overwatch. Like that'll be fine.
They dream of reaching with dizzying heights.
지금까지 옵드컵 우승 한국, 미국, 사우디. 브라바사 골랐네.
Do some mean things in the streets, some mugging when Korea are, moving between the points, perhaps unprepared for a 5-man fight.
It is also a map where you have long sight lines, right? So sight lines are pretty big here to continue using the Petal Cass, letting the Cass just get a lot of value, getting pocketed and play so. But
뭐야?
there are some.
아이고 만 후원 퀘스트 이거 뭐야? 에이젝스 발생 시 성공? 이거 막 성공하지 말라는 거 아니에요? 루슈가 안 나올 것 같은데?
Cassidy, which is we've seen a lot of that. And then Roadhog for Korea, which I imagine is not tactical pick. I think that they're probably just saying, let's just ban.
진짜 양라인 한 번만 해보면 안 돼?
You know, we'll just ban anything. Make sure that it's not part of our extensive hero pool.
에이젝스라는 루시우 선수가 있었어요. 선수 이름이에요, 선수 이름. 근데 그 선수가 하도 비트를 캔슬당해서 그냥 그게 밈이 된 거야. 그러니까 이제 뭐 우리나라로 치면은 뭐 예를 들어서 뭐 초롱 선수가 비트 캔슬을 많이 당해요. 그럼 이제 초롱 했다 이러는 거야 그냥. 심플 메르시 하는데? 야 라이트 둔피 나왔다. 저 친구 근데 저 둔피는 좀 즐겜픽이 아니라 진지픽이긴 한데 이 친구 둔피 꽤 하거든요? 이 친구가 대회 뛸 때 둔피, 키리코 이런 거 하는 친구거든요. 그리고 가끔 리도. 아 근데 메르시 달린 스토커 너무 무서울 것 같은데. 은근히 그냥 다 피지 않을까? 심지어 뒤에서 매트릭스 켜줘. 소라바사 점수 예측 3대 빵이죠. 이거 무조건 3대 빵이지. 무조건이지 무조건. 3대 빵이 안 나올 수가 없어.
They're still here with a mercy. They're not gonna get. Wait, they're winning the fight though. They could have just gone for the cap. They could have just capped this. They could have just capped the point because they won the. Pakistan winning the fight here on the close.
3대 1? 아이, 저는 대한민국 믿어요. 대한민국 믿어. 무조건 3대 빵.
Yeah, I mean there was no. They didn't have their other support. Wait a minute. Okay.
What's happening now?
Oh no. Well, that's not good. You get. I mean, they could have had the point.
아니야. 놀아도 이겨. 상대도 놀고 있어.
It's gonna be the end for Junbin, but maybe still. They're just only the beginning of Team Korea's story in the World Cup.
Very weird Cluedo result. It was Hannah Song with the.
심플 선수는 뭔가 나름 즐겜 픽으로 위버 메르시 하는데 결국 계속 끝까지 서포터로 힐한다는 점에서 되게 모범생이 놀려고 하는 것 같지 않아요?
Teleporter. I found the hammer onto Milan. It's a shameful display, and well, the shame only continues to accrue here as the body block is done by Simple to try and stop the income.
대신 맞아주고 결국 끝까지 픽을 바꿀 뿐 역시 본업에 충실하다는 점에서 오히려 상대팀 친구가 상대팀 메르시가 더 놀아. 쟤 나노 발키리하고 막 그러고 놀고 있는데.
You know, some sort of social media clip farm will be posting that with some text being like, one of the worst deaths I've ever seen in a video game. And they're gonna post that, get some interaction revenue.
이 정도 성의로 안 보이면 유비한테 진짜 목 졸려 죽을 것 같아서 그런 거 아닐까요?
유비에게 너무 저거 냈나봐. 부활했다. 유비한테 너무 저게 그 몸에 굳어있나봐. 유비가 진짜 무섭대. 궁극기 내가 말했는데 왜 막 1초라도 늦게 올리면 왜 제때 안 올리냐고 뭐라고 하고. 심플도 심플의 사정이 있었겠죠 유비님. 심플 선수가 뭐 아기로 안 올릴 선수가 아니잖아요. 뭔가 바빴겠죠. 이때 올리면 뭔가 꼬일 것 같은데 뭐 약간 궁 각이 좀 다른데 이런.
Unfortunately, that they are not a mirror.
유비가 심플 선수 팀에 있는 메인 오더예요. 메인 오더. 하지만 유비 마인드면은 내가 3초나 세줬는데 그 전에 네가 미리 준비를 완벽하게 했어야 되는 거 아니냐라고 말하겠지. 왜냐면 나도 유비 마인드라. 이해해. 내가 그래서 카운트를 3일 하지 않았냐. 내가 갑자기 여우기를 올리라 그랬어? 하나 둘 셋 했으면 네가 그거에 맞춰서 세팅을 해놔야지. 내가 그거 하나하나까지 네가 그렇게 뭐 헤매는 것까지 내가 어떻게 아는데? 나 이 마인드겠지.
Nasty aim there on Jerome. The Queen is back. He's going to be able to get across the line, extending his tongue towards what could be the final slap forward. Vendetta has arrived, and Vendetta is quite unceremoniously removed. It could be Rezible though.
네 맞아요. 시메트라 하는 선수. 그 선수가 메인 오더예요. 알잖아 3대 빵이라고. 대한민국에는 끝까지 질겜에 탈을 쓰고 빡겜하는 심플이 있어서.
aim and also is unable to be blocked. Is very powerful. Very powerful mechanic here. Jumpman gonna reset off the map to get the mech here. So we're on to 2 points cap.
오버워치는 생각보다 다른 게임이랑 다르게 이렇게 모두를 통제하는 메인 오더 이런 게 잘 없어요. 왜냐하면 그렇게 하기가 너무 힘든 게임이 1인칭 게임이기 때문에 우리 팀원의 상황을 알기도 어렵고 각자 개인 판단을 좀 존중하는 그런 게 좀 있단 말이에요. 물론 이제 들어가자 나가자 이런 거는 당연히 팀적으로 콜을 해도 너 이거에 너 저거에 이것까지는 좀 이제 내가 걔 시점을 보는 게 아니니까 걔 스킬 쿨 아는 것도 아니고 너 들어가야 되는데 걔가 스킬 쿨이 못 들어가잖아. 조합이 뭔지 모른다. 그것도 조만간 영상 올라갈 듯? 뉴비 가이드 제가 찍고 있어가지고 이제 딜러 가이드 올라간 다음에 맵 가이드랑 조합 가이드랑 상성 가이드 이런 거 올라갈 거예요. 선주님? 새별비세요?
It's like when you put a, it's like the water refraction thing where you just put an object in and then it's gonna start curving around. It's like I can't hit him.
Rope it up in Aurora Veil. It's juicy tactics, but it works out in the end. Stalker.
아이고, 아이고, 가짜 고양이 탔다. 가짜 고양이.
New grapple, new attack, new opportunity. Flash fan, for shame of it all. Chorong taken down by Milan, who is still clip farming. Tries to go for an audacious res. Not gonna work out here, and Stalker's had enough of light shenanigans.
Light gonna try to get a finish with Stalker here. Looking to lift it up. I mean, they're in the spawn. The bubbles.
난사만 하는데요?
Junkrat coming on through to break this hold. 75% in counting, and leg day. It's not looking good here.
The Kakai Sanctuary placed down on top of Pedal, just making sure that he feels real safe inside of there.
선주는 혼자 놀고 있는데?
Brings up the wall, and now it's time for the turrets to do their work. Pedal manages to find a headshot. Chorong's taken out for Junkrat, and this time the turrets have to go away. There's been a little bit of a spawn camp
방벽 잘 켰다.
towards the back, but
너무 적진이라.
comes to the shield, and Light is gonna probably have trouble.
도망가야 하지 않을까요? 나이트님? 아니 준비님? 아이고 넉배 앞으로 밀려갖고 자탄을 누구한테 걸까? 아 여러분이 경쟁을 돌리는데 여러분들은 뭐 골드인데 상대팀에 5명의 챔피언 5인큐가 걸렸다고 생각하시면 돼요. 그 정도의 티어 차이는 아니지만
The approach is noted. Here comes the tire. Sondra, no, the bubble. Oh, perfect tire gameplay. You hate to see it. Light take him down on the other side, but Chorong's already been made a victim. 99% now to Korea. They've had enough of the shenanigans. But Pedal has a little bit more shenaniganery within him, but there's no touch.
Easy.
Korea takes the Ravasa 3-0.
And unfortunately, the Junkrat strategy not paying dividends just yet. As Korea continues to march inexorably forward towards what looks to be
아니야 파키스탄도 티어는 높아. 마스터 아니에요. 저기도 저 친구들도 프로 있어요. 저 친구들도 챔피언이 있는데 이게 프로 게이머 대회라는 게 서로 티어만 높다고 되는 게 아니라서
컨텐츠에서 양팀 보이콧하고 토를 망치전하던 거랑 다른 게 뭔데 이게 크크크크.
미션 수락해야 돼요? 잠깐만. 포네이션 창을 잠깐 꺼놔가지고.
Could just do a bit of reminiscing.
Yeah, are they gonna like unfreeze agilities from the cryopod and put them out onto the field? I'm not sure what exactly.
어떻게 하냐?
When's the last time you thought about Dayfly on Philadelphia
Fusion?
That's true. Bring out is that Joe Meister's music?
Behold, the Snillo pillow.
포네이션 크리에이터로 로그인. 미션 수락을 어떻게 해? 웹 리모컨? 이건가? 아, 이건가 보다. 퀘스트. 아 이게 있네.
They truly put Bro to sleep permanently that time. This is some fun replays. This was a really fun series. I love that Team Pakistan are they're dragging Korea into the mud, you know.
뭐가 무슨 퀘스트인지 에이젝스 아 이구나. 야 이런 식으로 하는구나. 이거 편한데? 포네이션?
does not need to be, you know, dragged forcefully. I think they're quite happy to do so.
They're willing to
If
open
there's
on
one
it.
thing that we've seen
이게 여러분들이 알아야 되는 게 오버워치 대회는 되게 상대적인 거라서 같은 챔피언들끼리 만나도 팀합 좋은 팀이랑 팀합 안 좋은 팀 만나면 그냥 개발려요. 한국 대회에서도 이제 전패하는 하위권 팀들도 그 선수들이 마스터 이러지 않아. 그 선수들도 최소 금화 상위 챔피언 이런 선수들만 만든단 말이야.
Don't get too silly, because then someone's gonna get real serious. I believe that was the exact words that he put in the Art of War.
Yeah,
TS
the
보여줘
Art of
놔줬어.
War. When you are serious, allow your enemy to think that you are silly, and when you are silly, allow your enemy to think that you are serious. So we always have the upper hand when it comes to both your logistics and your team movements. It was an expansive passage, and honestly, very inspiring to read. If we start our book club right now, Art of War.
요리하는 선수가
It's true.
아
I read it
누구였지?
in the original Chinese.
최근에 대회 나온 애 중에 한 명 요리하는 애 있던데.
You know what? That's to be expected. I mean, I've seen that your many trips to mainland China, and you've been really an ambassador between
어디
for all sorts of
탱이었는데?
different cultures. So I would expect that from you as an ambassador for a team that is currently down 0-2 versus Korea. I would like to see Pakistan bring out whatever this classic is coming into the next map in the series, because they are still going to have map pick. There's going to be an option available to do something with the bands as well, and all we can do now is wait and see.
I think it might be Reaver on Widowmaker for a classic. Debit on Rhine, perhaps. King's Row.
I'm going to be deadly serious with you. I think that the average age now of the fandom in Overwatch has probably not only never heard of those people, they might have been
infants during the time.
Like 10 years old when those players were playing or Overwatch originally or something. So it's kind of, those names, you might as well be reciting the names of the old gods, because no one, I think like 75% of the people are not gonna know who that is.
I think closer to 95, but the 5% who get it, they will respect me for evoking the old names that are no longer spoken. You know, I'm just doing this entire thing. I'm pitching Aaron Keller to give me a pension, you know? Like, we've been in Overwatch for so long that maybe it's time for some socialized income.
그래서 지난번에 요리하느라 그 대회 일정을 못 맞춰서, 그러니까 본업 때문에 일정이 안 돼서 기권한 팀이 있을걸?
That's what it would be looking forward. This is going to be Circuit Royale for Pakistan. So Circuit Royale, this is an opportunity for some double hit scan shenanigans, some more mercy. You know, we'll wait and see if that's this classic strategy that is being spoken of.
Yeah, I'm watching with bated breath. Excited to see what Pakistan are going to bring to the table. Of course, they don't want to deal with the Torbjorn. They know that
of course.
It's a huge threat that needs to be.
이게 선수라고 물론 일반 분들보단 당연히 더 똑똑하지만 선수라고 무조건적으로 그렇게 막 모든 선수가 다 완벽한 매지컬을 갖추고 있는 건 아니라서.
Remove the Rhine so you can't just TP on through. And I do see Junkrats on both squads right now. I'm seeing a Junkrat to both teams currently.
Okay. Double rat. I mean, it's a good dream. I love seeing the Sierra as well. He's saying, of course, an incredibly talented player. Milan back on the Mercy. And Bronzy is going.
I did see Milan go life weave.
Wait, light spin
very shortly. So I was like, maybe yes, Bronzy.
거시기가 나이 어린 선수들보다 나이 많아. 치 막내 친구들은 거시기한테 형이라 불러야 돼.
They got the Lucio as well. I think this is the classic character.
루시오 나왔다. 에이젝스 나오냐?
Swapping roles, you know. The peak of Korean whimsy. We will play the Lucio Anna, but we'll play on the wrong character.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Sending the spam over the top. They have the lineups. Lineups are.
그래, 스피트보다 나이 많아. 거시기가.
Where they need here.
프라우드보다도 나이 많아.
Continuing to hold this corner right now is Sunjin trying to go chase them down, throwing the nades. No one going down just yet. The purple. Gonna find. There's a lot of damage in the room here, like that.
Oh, the concussive mines. You gotta keep them in mind as Sheiky's gonna be chased down by Max, playing on the Sigma. The whimsy of Junbin's heart has not reached The cold expands,
라이트
but his
없어졌다.
Max's competitive integrity. What? Broken see-through plants.
브론즈는 이기고 싶다.
They're literally at the doors. They're at the doors now. It's currently just they're currently looking inside. And he was saying, anyone home? Anyone in here? As Korea still.
근데 진짜 빡겜에서 0m 한번 해보지. 아쉽네.
You know, they have to be careful though because those concussive mines, it could be. I mean, look at the value that currently Sunjin's getting. You could even say he's sort of a mind goblin.
Bit of a depressing scene, honestly, to have someone knocking at the doors of a casino at 7 a.m. Hello? Are you open yet? Can I come in?
아 너무 사악해 혹시?
Just a classic. What's that? Remember that video? Oh, why are you closed? Why are you closed? This over here at the spawn doors. There's gonna be the punish on Sunjin, who is waiting up top. Goodbye. We don't want any more mine goblins up top. Don't want any more of those. Gonna get rid of that. And now Pakistan made it out of the doors. They're gonna have the infra sight. They're gonna have a nano boost. So some ults online. Get a little bit of info. It's Petal trying to find one.
조합 진짜 냄새난다. 서로 서로.
Once again has gone wide as Max is just making sure, but you can't peek this for long as a Widowmaker. He's saying he's got movement here though. To the sky, back down again, avoiding the incoming.
아이고.
Oh, okay, interesting shutdown there.
개척전 나가긴 한 것 같은데.
Nano Sigma is going to be able to move forward. Max whips it.
오 브론지.
It's not gonna hit.
Wait.
And perfect life weaver value.
브론지.
Life weaver value there. Getting
인력붕괴 그렇지.
아,
조금 더 빨리 썼어야지. 잡으면 사고인데요. 아 잡았어야지 브론지야. 바로 썼어야지. 맥스가 본대 쪽에 있을 때 썼어야지. 캔슬 안 나냐 저게? 야 어떻게 저게 캔슬이 안 나? 얘들아.
Simple is a risk taker. A little bit of squeaky bum time there for Valucio. The squeaky bum time might continue here for Korea with Chorong being so low, Sonjun being isolated. A TP in place for Petal, maybe a touch of
체력 50원도에서 찍었는데.
Close range Korea have at least managed to stabilize temporarily.
Petal has been gripped out. Petal has been wait, that's cold.
오버워치 프로리그는 한 번도 없어진 적이 없어요, 선생님.
Then getting pulled out, that is wild. As now he's saying also going to go down something though. The tires up. There's 2 tires on the field. We're looking for sort of a bicycle situation.
HYSA, high yield saving of Aura here. In comes the tire. It's going real fast. It does barely any damage. Just Sonjin actually managed to take it out.
Unfortunately mitigated. Unfortunately quite mitigated there. No ults on the field. The Seasings made it back from spawn. Still sub 10 seconds remaining here. Everything on the line.
개부담스러워. 야 저걸 충격지뢰로 살려주네.
Making it easy for the Widowmaker, and Heesang has arrived and is ready to strike into the hearts of Team Pakistan. In overtime, a rock goes awry. Bronzy has so much healing behind them, but it's leaving the point. What is my tank doing, bruv? He's not going to be touching, and Team Pakistan won't be getting first.
It's holdable.
몰라 나 그냥 그릭 요거트를 먹고 있을 뿐인데 심박수가 왜 이렇게 높냐?
If I were ever to see a situation for Team Pakistan, this is one of the most holdable of situations for sure. I think that with the right Junkrat in the right space.
한일전의 긴장감보다 그릭 요거트의 긴장감이 높은가 봐.
It's all about how you build your fortifications at this point on.
More Sun Tzu avast? Really?
Yeah. I'm actually taking a page from Urban Planners called Hostile Architecture.
Do you have too many people outside your casino at 7 a.m.? Consider hostile architecture.
This is how we're gonna.
그릭 요거트 성능 좋은데 90 아래로 안 내려가는데 심박수가? 뭐냐?
Right now, we're gonna put some sloped benches everywhere so no one can sit down. And we're gonna put some spikes so the supports can't stand in place and heal.
This might be the perfect series for you to cast Avast. This may well have been planned.
It might be.
It might be. The talent managers may have caught this one from a while off.
As you see, Milan, a little cat Bastion with Petal on the soldier, so going for a bit of a chaos composition. Gonna put the Bastion behind, paratroop on in. Some Operation Market Garden. And then gets... Oh, but met by an Onron! Wait, there's the first Onron we've seen.
Yeah, Heesang setting a cat on fire.
오.
Oh my.
야, 알란으로 공중에서 양바스를 떨구네.
And many others, honestly. Hisang is looking nasty on the on run, by the way. Just setting Pakistan alight, and the cart starts moving.
Oh, this is our.
그때 다 나가기 싫어해가지고 제발 나와달라고 사정사정 해가지고 지금 신청한 애들도 그 국대위원회가 라쿤 쪽 사람들이 됐는데 신청을 아무도 안 하니까 라쿤 애들한테 너네 제발 좀 신청 좀 해라 해서 라쿤 애들 다 신청해서 라쿤 애들 뽑힌 거야. 욕만 먹는 자리 돈도 안 주는데 누가 나오고 싶어 하냐. 근데 이렇게 그냥 누가 봐도 실력 차이 나고 상대도 뭐 거의 뭐 질겜 수준으로 하는데 여기서도 빡게말 하는 건 너무 가혹하지. 그러다 진짜 국가대표 아무도 신청 안 하는 꼴 볼래?
To fan the flames and do additional damage on Unrun. And how right he was.
He is. He's very right.
Pedal is just continually trolling Sunjin here, approaching from far away, misses out on the virus. And, well, Simple has had enough of these shenanigans.
원래 없었는데 지난번에 뭐 펀딩해서 넣는다는 얘기는 있었는데 정확히 어떻게 되는지 나도 몰라. 근데 그렇게 매력적인 금액은 아닌 걸로 알아. 왜냐하면 이제 솔직히 그냥 우승할 거라는 보장도 없는데 우승 못하면 욕 뒤지게 쳐먹는 게 우리나라 국가대표라서.
But going out with some with a bang, I think.
Yeah. Going out with a bang, going out with some flames. I mean, I think that this is one of the more memorable games I've ever seen in competitive Overwatch.
어차피 예선이니까 지금 즐겜 하지 본선 가면 즐겜 못해. 본선 가면 빡겜 해.
But for Team Korea, these guys obviously are one of the favorites in the entire world to win the World Cup, and they are looking very strong as they punch their ticket in first seed to Anaheim.
How did he know? How big like yellow circle on the screenshot?
WC처럼 상금 주면 줄을 섰지.
How did he know?
우리 트라이아웃 한 달 해야지.
We knew going in that was so scary. I really thought that was going to be an Ajax right there in that moment. We knew going into this event that Korea is going to be a favorite to usually win the entirety of the World Cup. Pakistan, a nation that just hasn't had a ton of time at the international stage, but they have some very talented players that we've seen here in this group qualifier for World Cup here in Asia. So love the opportunity to see these players and get a little bit of extra eyes on them. And we did have some fun doing.
대 규모가 작진 않아. 상금만이 제 규모는 아니잖아.
I know she's not the strongest character, but can I see some more of this in pro play at some point?
Yeah, I think her kit is fantastic. It's a fantastic kit. It's just obviously currently a bit, I think, just a little bit disadvantaged compared to heroes that fill that same niche, you know, like Tracer, or even Genji. So I do think that for Onran,
발로나 카스 서로 죽일 때마다 디베깅하고 라운드 쉬는 시간에 상대한테 중지 날리는 거 보면 녹지는 순한 맛입니다.
오버워치도 중지를 날렸는데.
But I had fun. I think the takeaway from this is that we had fun here.
Yeah, and in some cases that's you can't ask for much more than that when you get into a group with South Korea. Like at some point you're gonna have to try and face the music that you're going up against Simple and Chorong and some of the best players in the entirety of the world when it comes to regular professional Overwatch, where you aren't constrained.
네, 오버워치 중지는 상대 팀한테 날린 게 아니라 그게 이제 벤치에 앉아 있는 선수들이랑 프로들, 그러니까 그 코치들 마이크가 쉬는 시간에 귀에 들리거든. 근데 이제 걔네랑 장난을 치다가 막 이제 프로핏 선수가 뻑큐 이랬거든. 그러니까 선수들한테 한 거야. 그러니까 자기네 팀 선수들한테. 그러니까 이제 걔네가 이제 막 대기실에서 막 놀리니까 이씨 뻑큐 했는데 하필 그 타이밍에 이제 송출 화면을 프로필 선수 캠을 잡은 거야. 하필 딱 그 날린 그 타이밍이. 그래서 그게 송출이 돼서 나갔어. 그래서 벌금 냈잖아. 오버워치에 많은 게 있습니다. 오버워치에 빅딕차도 있고 올섹스차도 있고 100만 원 정도 했을걸?